Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Yasser Bashir, Assistant Chief with the Houston Police Department. And with me, I have Chief of Police and also the members of the command staff. I'm going to provide you preliminary information regarding officer-involved shooting in the 5800 block of Hardwick. Here's what the information we have so far. We have one suspect who is deceased. We have two officers who discharged a weapon more than once. And we believe at this time there is no further threat to the community or this neighborhood. So here's more information about how this incident took place. At approximately 8 a.m. in the morning, officers from the Northeast Division received a call regarding a person with an AK-15 type of rifle discharging weapons on the street or in this area. 3 officers responded to the scene and they located the individual. They gave verbal commands to this individual to drop the weapon and show him his hands. At some point, the individual engaged with the officers. He disobeyed their commands, and 2 of the 3 officers discharged their weapon more than once. Shortly after that, the officers approached the suspect and attempted first aid. They contacted HPD, responded to the scene, and pronounced the individual deceased. The two officers, one of them has 5 years of service, the other one has 3 years of service, and the body-worn cameras will be released within 30 days. The suspect, he is a Hispanic male. He's 29 years old, and he does live on the property. And we do believe at this time that there's evidence that he did discharge his weapon prior to the officer arrival. The question you may have is, did he fire at the officers? And I just want to state clearly that that is going to be part of the investigation. Okay. So currently we have an ongoing investigation. We have SIU, crime scene unit, district attorney office, as well as the ID investigators conducting the parallel investigation. We did recover an AR-15 rifle. That's going to be processed at a later time. Once again, we do not believe there's any more threat to the public. The suspect is deceased. Unfortunately, this had to come to end, but the officers, they have to protect themselves and the community as well. There was a couple of witnesses. They are detained, and they will provide their statements. When the suspect originally discharged the weapon, we are still doing inquiry, finding out if anybody was hurt or there was any damage to any additional property. So that's something we are continuing to do. So this concludes my brief preliminary information I provided to you. Does anybody have any questions?
Did you guys recover any shell casings? Sorry, I'm not familiar with the style rifles. Did you recover that at the scene?
We are still processing the scene, but there are some shell casing at the scene near the suspect.
And you said it's unclear at this time if anybody else was hurt or stray bullet went into nearby homes or anything like that?
Yes, that we are looking into that. But we did clear his location and the neighbors. We believe at this time there was nobody reported to be injured. But I do encourage anybody who has any information, please come forward and provide us with any statement that you believe is necessary.
Was there some type of party going on or gathering? He just randomly starts shooting?
That's the type of call we had. He was just discharging his high-capacity weapon.
Was he in the backyard? Was he in front of the house? Where was
Driveway, near the driveway and the street.
What's your message to the public, if any?
The first message is, please, if you hear discharge of firearms, call the police. We just don't know what that could end up in. And please do not discharge your weapons, but please call us, and then we will, we'll respond and handle it safely and accordingly. But please do not point your weapon at the officers. If they give you verbal commands, comply. We just want to make sure our officers are safe, and as well as the community.
Chief Bashir, neighbors we've talked to so far tell us that this isn't the first time they've seen HPD respond to this particular residence pertaining to this individual. Do you know how many times you guys have had come out here?
So that is going to be part of the investigation, what led to this incident. That's all I can say at this moment.
On that note, neighbors also tell us that there's just been a lot of gunshots in this area. What's your message to them? Because they kind of say they're on edge right now.
Like I said earlier, at this time, we only believe this person was discharging a weapon, and I said it that the gentleman behind you is, please, when you do hear those discharging weapons, just don't take it mildly, call us, and we will come and we will investigate. And we have arrested individuals in the act when that happened. So don't just think it's not serious.
Some neighbors are hoping that there could be heavier law enforcement presence out here. Is that something that could be provided for this particular neighborhood?
Absolutely. I have Captain French. He's over this area. He does a phenomenal job, and that's something we will do. We provide more extra police presence, directed patrol in this area.
Do you have any other questions?
Oh,
No?
I just want to confirm, did you say that's something we will do or we would do right now?
That's something we always do. Wherever we have an incident or we have a high crime area, we always deploy more resources. That's something we're always looking into. But in this specific incident, we want to make sure our community feels safe, and we will have more police officers here.
well, Chief Bashir, can
Yeah.
you kind of sort of comment on just the fact that this could have really turned out bad? When there's a person spraying bullets everywhere around a neighborhood with his family and children, talk to us about the fact that no one else, as far as we know, was seriously hurt.
I'm glad you brought that question up. At the heart of this profession, as you know, that officers face danger every day. This could be scary for the citizen, but especially for the officers who are putting their lives in line to confront this type of individuals, right? My message will be, like I said earlier, is make sure you don't discharge your weapons. If you hear discharge weapons, call us, and we will come and investigate. But thank God that nobody was hurt. Officers are safe, and there was no other threat to the community besides this incident.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.